Hey guys, so for this video I thought I would just show you the process of me sketching out Conquest for my latest drawing, because usually I just show the coloring process because it does better, but I know some of you guys are curious about how I sketch stuff out. So as you can see, I don't really use any like Loomis method or anything. I just go in for it. I usually use some straight lines to just kind of mark out the body and arms before I start, but then I just go for it and try get stuff to sit right and just look at how stuff compares to each other in the reference. So like I'm using one of the comic panels for reference by Ryan Otley. So you just have to keep looking at it and see like how the head compares to the shoulders, like the distance, or the arms to the back, and just whatever. You just want to keep looking at it, try get it as accurate as possible. I know in school they used to tell us to like use your pencil to measure it, like the distance between stuff. I don't do that, I just kind of eyeball it. But you just have to keep looking at the reference and keep erasing lines, going back over stuff, just trying to find the right lines and where they go. It usually does take me quite a few attempts to get stuff right, so you never want to commit too early. That's a mistake I see beginners make a lot, where they're going in super detailed, super hard with the pencil for the face, but I never do that till I have everything sketched out. I like to keep everything very loose until I have the whole drawing like plotted out and all the proportions right and stuff. I'm gonna make a video answering your questions on the post I made, asking what questions you guys have for me, where I'll go more into detail about that and just about sketching faces especially, because a lot of people comment about that. But yeah, that's a big tip I have, is just don't commit too early, because people go in too hard too fast. You can see I'm going in hard now after I've sketched out the whole thing, but some people just start with this with the face without plotting out the rest of the drawing, which is a big mistake. You want to keep it loose, sketch everything out before you commit to any lines. And in this bit I'm also just cross hatching where it's going to be black, so these are the harshest shadows, and then the rest of it I'll just be coloring in with my markers. But I like to mark out which bits are black so that it's clearer to see, and I know what I'm doing when it comes to coloring in. One of the first things I do when I'm about to start coloring it in is erase the lines. So I guess this seems kind of pointless, but not really, because you need the sketch there to see what you're doing and where stuff should go. But you don't want to erase the lines too much because you want to be able to see them, but you do want them lighter than this because you don't want stuff sitting on top of the markers. Also, I'm so excited to watch the season 3 finale tomorrow. I can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see Conquest fighting Invincible finally. It'll be so good. Hope you guys are excited too, and you have to let me know in the comments when you watch it what you thought of it. And for you guys who keep asking what markers I use, they are now linked in my bio for the channel. I've got my link tree set up with the markers I use, so it should hopefully work. I don't know if it will work for people out of the UK though, because I was trying to set it up so the links would like auto redirect you to your own country's Amazon, but it's quite a nightmare. I don't think it worked. Anyway, here I'm just finishing up the arms. This was easier than I thought it was going to be. I thought this angle would be really hard to draw, but I think I managed to get it okay. It looks pretty good. I'm very excited to color this one in, and the coloring video should be out now on my shorts, so check that out and see what you think. See if I improved it. Just putting the finishing touches on his cape here. In the show, his cape and like stuff like that is grey, but I think when I color it, I'm going to make it purple like the comics, because I think it just looks so much better that way. So there we have the finished Conquest sketch, beating the tracing allegations. I hope this was helpful for you guys, just to see the kind of process of how I sketch stuff out and how I draw it out. I'm going to make a how to draw faces video soon, but since I don't use like the Loomis method or any method, I'm just going to go for it. So I'm trying to figure out how to like explain my process.